Hello guys, welcome to the part 5 and last part of this series of videos of how to make the Megabox from Brawl Stars inside Zbrush. And this is where we have stopped last video. This looks so beautiful, this looks so cool. Guys, come on, look at this. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. So what we are going to do today, we are about to add two more details. There is one thing that we need to add on the back of this box, and we need to do one more detail on the surface of the box itself. Those are really simple things. Okay, I'm pretty sure that after everything we have done together, you are really ready to do this. So what we are going to do, we have to add a detail here on these faces. And we have to add one more detail here on the back. So I have a reference image here. Let me show you. So as you can see here in the back, we do have this detail that we need to add still. And here on the sides, you can see that you have this kind of gap when you have this screw here. So we are trying to create this little gap here in a really fast and quick way. Okay, so let's start from this gap here. So B, Z, and make sure that you have selected Z modeler. You're gonna hit Alt and click and hold, and then you're going to do like this. You are selecting single faces, right? And then on the face, hit space, inset, and then for this specific reason, you just put single poly because we have selected one by one. So click and drag. Let's inset more or less like this. I think this is okay. I think this is really okay. And then after this, let's inset again the same quantity, but instead of click and drag, you just click on the let's click on this area, but instead of single poly, let's put a poly group all, and then you just click again. For some reason, we have two poly groups with the same color. Let's try to change it by changing to poly group and poly loop. And let's see. Okay, click Alt. Maybe okay. Yeah, maybe we can do this. Let's try to, you can see that this is really angled, right? It would be better if we could have like a straight line here. So what we are going to do, hold Ctrl, click here, change it to mask lasso. Let's select all this, Ctrl and Alt, select this. I will select these ones also here, gizmo. Center the gizmo and fixed the orientation of the gizmo. And then here on the Z scale, I will scale it like this and try to make it as straight as we can. Doesn't need to be perfect, guys. It doesn't need to be perfect. Let's remove our selection. Let's press D to see how it's looking like. Okay, I think that this is too straight, so I will Ctrl Z, and here with the gizmo again, I will bring them a little bit more to the center. And okay, I think this is a little bit better. Maybe we can work with this. That's fine. So we'll remove the dynamic subdiv. So what we can do, I would like this line here to go more inside. Let's hold Ctrl and Shift, click on the purple one or whatever color is on yours, and it bring me up both. I will just click on the outside one. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I will let me change here to the mask pen. I will mask this. I will mask this two here, and then I will mask this two. I will mask these ones here. This, this, and this. Okay. Now, Ctrl Shift click, bring everything back, and now invert the selection. Hold Ctrl and click outside you are inverting the selection. Now with the gizmo, we can, let's center the gizmo. What happens? Okay, nice. Center the gizmo, and then let's move this back. Yeah, I think this is okay. So let's remove our selection by holding and clicking and dragging outside. Now here on this polygon, let's go to scale, polygroup all. Let's put polygon center, and let's click and drag it. And do like this. Yes, great. This is really good. And then now the edges, crease, edge loop complete. Let's crease this one, and then here this one inside, and this one up, this one also. Oh, this is creasing more than it should. Maybe let's do this manually. Crease and then edge. This one. Let's go. This is creased already. Just these top ones, and then okay. Let's see D, and let's see how it looks. Oh wow, it looks really great. It looks really good. Okay, let's now get out the solo mode, and what I'm going to do, I will click on this mesh, and I know it's a little bit different now because we are moving. It's going to be a little bit different from the concept that we had, but no problem at all. Okay, let's try to move it a little bit more to the center of this new space we have made. Maybe this looks okay. Maybe this looks okay. Yeah, I think it's nice. Really great. Maybe, okay, here I will try to rotate on this y-axis. Holding shift. Yeah, nice. I think it looks really good. Okay. Oh, maybe you see what happens when I scale here. Look what happens. Is it because this is, maybe it's because this is activated. Let's deactivate and no. Activate symmetry. Yeah, okay, now it's working. You can just, I think my symmetry wasn't activated. Okay, great. We have done this detail here. Let's try to crease this. And this one. This in the internal ones also. Let's try to crease it. Let's try to crease this also. And this one. And yeah, we have a little bit more squared on the top and more rounded on the bottom. Okay, this is really good. Now let's add the back. It was really simple, right? It was really simple. So again, let's go here to the top. Let's insert Polymesh 3D, Gizmo, Polycylinder, and maybe let's leave the way it is here now. Like now, let's not change it. F, and then here. Let's see from the top. I will move it back. I will rotate 180 degrees just because I want to. Actually, don't need this. Let's scale it. Hey, what have I done? I just rotated more than I should. I'm sorry. Let's make it smaller, like this, and then let's scale on this axis. I will just click here on Live Boolean just to see it better. Okay. Okay, so I know this is really well centered. I will make it maybe like this. So let's start adding some edge loops. Go to the edge and then insert, but now instead of edge loop, let's put a multiple edge loops. So what it does, if you click, hold and drag, you can add a lot of edge loops. We are not doing this. We just want to find exactly the middle. Instead of we trying to guess where is the middle, we can just put an edge loop and then it will, put in a way that it has just one and it will be exactly in the middle. Okay, so now again, let's change to single edge loop. Let's add one here. Maybe here is okay. And then here, the middle one, let's go to bevel, edge loop complete. Let's bevel this just a tiny bit, doesn't need to be that much, okay? And then I will insert one more here. And I will insert another one on the other side. This doesn't need to be perfect, okay? And then there we have this polygons in the middle. I will polygroup them. And then what I'm going to do, I will key mesh. No, I will scale. I will scale the polygroup all to the polygon center. Let's see. Maybe not. To the mesh center, let's see. Mesh center, yeah, I think this worked a little bit better. Let's leave it like, maybe like this, okay? And then let me put into solo. Let's select this, move there, and let's, local symmetry activate. No. Something is going really weird here. I don't know what's going on here, actually. Let's see. Okay, it's the local symmetry. I will put this a little bit more close here. And okay, really nice. Actually, I'm thinking that we can make it a bit bigger and a bit closer. And then I will also, in this middle one here, just this one, I will move this a little bit more far. Maybe like this. Yeah, I think this is great. So what we can do now, let's get out of the solo mode. And then looking from the side, let's insert this inside like this, you know. Like that. Yes. Okay. Maybe let's move it a little bit out, more like this. Maybe a little bit more up. Oh my goodness, this looks so cool. And then the final thing that we are going to do with the modeling, and this is the final thing, we are going to crease PG. Let's put this in maybe 2. Dynamic subdiv. Let's put this in 4. Crease, let's put 3. Okay. This is not creased. Let's crease this one. Crease, edge loop complete. All right. This looks so cool. And okay, let me activate Boolean. That's so cool. That's so cool. Now, guys, we need to paint it. I will do this in this video. I will not do a separated video. The only thing I'm going to do is that you see here in the eyes, there is some really weird things there. It's because of the Boolean. This mesh here is when you see they are a little bit weird. I think for us to not have this problem, let's crease this and this and this and this, so we can have a way better smoothing edges. We don't have that thing at the back anymore. So, okay, nice. This is really cool. Now let's select our box. It's time to paint it, okay? But there is one thing. For us to paint, we need to have more polygons on our mesh, okay? Do you remember that I said in the beginning, on the first videos, that dynamic subdivision is just like a fake divisions of the polygons. It's just for us to preview how is the final mesh. So why it is important? I will just let me put just the cube here. Let's do like this. The bottom part is blue. Okay, so let's select all this. Hold Ctrl and Shift, select this, click and drag to invert. I will take this green one. Oh, let's invert. It took the blue. Let's click the blue. Okay, all this area is blue. Okay, That's really good. So let's select here the blue. Let's put this blue that is, let's put just this normal blue. And then we have to click, where is it? Brush, color, and then fill object. But before, make sure that here you have RGB, okay? You want to fill the RGB, the color. Then you come to color and then fill object. And then, okay, we painted it. But if we bring everything back, see what happens? It invaded all the other polygons when it should not. But even if we smooth, it will happen the same thing. In order to paint and have these really crisp edges and not having this problem, we need to add more subdivision. So we just added a fake subdivision level. We can just like say to Zbrush, hey, accept this subdivision. This is exactly what I want. Okay, so let me just test one thing. We have put at 4 of subdivision. Maybe let's put the crease level on 3 and see how it looks like. Okay, I think it looks a little bit better now. So the only thing we need to do here on the dynamic subdiv is hit apply. And then here we have 898,000 polygons, okay? But now if you hit Shift D, you see that we can go back in the amount of polygons. We can go up, we can go down, we can go up, we can go down. If it's up and you are moving your object, it will automatically bring some of them down to make it a little bit more smooth. And since you drag it, it will go back to the highest subdivision level. So with this subdivision levels applied to our mesh, we can now select everything what we need. Let's select this and this and this, invert. This color is blue, and now we can hit color and fill object. Okay, great. Now let's add the red one. The red ones. These screws and these edges are red, right? So let's select, hold Ctrl and Shift, invert. Let's take this. Let's take the screws. Let's take the screws. This one also. I am selecting the polygroups. Okay, that's everything I'm doing. Let's invert selection. Okay, all these things that we selected are red. So now let's go to the red color here. I will just leave this red, basic red that it gave us. Color, fill object, and then hold Ctrl Shift, click, bring everything back. You see, now we have perfectly painted. Let's enjoy this moment that we have the red and paint all the other red things. This mesh here is red. We can just paint it fill object. What else? This one is red. We can fill object. This one here is red also, color, fill object. This one is blue, this one is gray, and this one is yellow. Let's select this one. This is blue. Let's suppose that you selected a different blue. I could come here and paint it blue, but the possibility of getting a wrong blue, it's really big. So instead of not committing this mistake, put the mouse here over the color that you selected before, and then you just hit C. And it will take the exactly same color that you applied to that mesh or to that part. And then you can just come here and color and fill object. This is super magical, right? It's super cool. Now this one here, this is gray, right? I will put white here and move a little bit down, more like this. Then I think this color is okay. Then color, fill object. And now here, back to the box, okay? Everything is together, so you're gonna have to select. Let's select this. Let me put in solo mode. This is yellow. There is this part here. This is yellow. This. Right, let's invert. Okay, I think all of this is yellow. So let's pick a yellow color here. It's a yellow a little bit more orange. color fill object. Let's bring everything back. And hey, we have some kind of problem here. What is this? What is going on here? Okay, maybe we should add more subdivisions. I will we have 5 here. I will hit Ctrl D. Okay, now we have 6, but you can see that we just went through 3,592,000 polygons. If you don't have a super powerful computer, maybe it's not a good idea to add too much subdivision levels. Okay, you can just leave the way it was before, but I really want to add more here. I will just select this again. Actually, the yellow is invading the blue, right? So I will just select the blue parts. I will come here and hit fill object. And okay, I think it's better marked there. And maybe this is okay. Right? Maybe this is okay. Okay, let's get out of the solo mode. And now we have to paint these booleans, right? So here's the thing. Here on the eyes we have 2 booleans. The one that goes inside and the one that does the edges. Okay. If we see our reference, you can see that the bevel is yellow still and the inside is black. So I will select the edges and then I will here hit C with the mouse in here, and then I will go to color fill object, bevel on the bevel on the eyebrows, color fill object, and in the nose. Now let's select the inside parts, and then I will put this. I will actually put on the red. I will put in the yellow. I'm sorry, and then I will put here on the gray, like dark, not totally black, just really dark gray, and I will put a little bit of yellow. Okay, and then I will hit color fill object. This is personal preference. Okay, the nose. Okay, we applied all the colors, and then guys, look at this. You have done the Brawl Stars Mega Box 3D modeling in Zbrush. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe that you have done this? Yes, you did. You did this. Congratulations, you have done this. This is really, really cool. And now, because you arrived to the end, I will show you a bonus, okay? I will show you how to do a really cool render, okay? So now, hold W, and then you're gonna click on this icon here on the right, and you will just click here, and then it's going to have more, and then you're gonna move it down. It's going to move all the objects down, and then we're going to put it really close to the floor, more or less like this. Okay, now hit Q, and great. Now D till you have the highest subdivision level. So let's try to render this. The first thing I'm going to do, I will select this perspective, okay, perspective distortion. I think it's cool to do some renders, not always, depending. I will do in a position a little bit like this, right up, maybe, let's see, maybe like this. Yes, really cool. And then, okay, here on the top, let's click here on the draw. Okay, 2 things we're going to do. We're going to try to find the light here, and then you're gonna click in this icon. And then you're gonna try to find the render and click there. Okay, so they are pinned here on the edge. So first here on the light, here you can control some lights. So let's click on this second one. No, third. Yeah, let's click on the second one, and then you click once again. When it becomes orange, it means that this light is activated. So now you just put here on the corner, and then you're gonna click. When you click it, click. And when you click, it's going to move the light to the other side of the object. And then let's change the color. Let's put a yellow here, more or less like this. And then let's change the intensity to 0.8. Maybe it's okay. And let's point it in a way that it just have like just the rounded edges here. Okay, maybe 0.8 is too much. Let's put 0.6. Nice. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to the render. And then here in render properties, we're going to hit AO occlusion, ambient occlusion. Let's close this, and then BPR shadow, and then F strength. F strength is the floor strength. How much will the shadows in the strength be? I like to put this like 0.4 or 0.5. And the G strength is the geometry strength. And then I like to put this like a 0.5, maybe 0.4, 0.5. Okay. Raise, I like to put maybe 44. Angle, I will put 5.5. Okay. BPRAO, let's open this. And then floor strength, how much of the ambient occlusion shadow you want in the floor. I put this like 0.3, and then on the geometry 0.4. Okay, nice. So now everything you need to do is click here BPR to render, or you just hit Shift R, and then it's going to load there a bar on the top, and it's rendering our image. And if you wait a little bit, then you have your image rendered. That's it. You have an image there. It's rendered. I will put insert. And let's put this plain 3D. And if you zoom out, you can go to the side view. Oh, deactivate this. Put it 90 degrees up. Put this like under the. Put this. Let me turn off the symmetry. Put this like really here below, and scale it. You can scale it up like this. Okay, let's go back to the perspective, and let's move it like this. Let's do a really cool position here, maybe. Nice, and here it is. You have rendered your image. You have modeled from you have blocked, you have put the details, you did the high mesh, you just made a render. If you want to save the render, this image that you have done, you just come here to render properties. You have render BPR render path, and then you have here render. You have this first one. You can just click here, and then you can BPR composite. You can change this. I like to save this as a PNG. We'll say this render _1. Wait, _1, and save. And then now you have also this depth, you have this shadows, you have this AO, and you have this mask. This is really cool if you want to import all these images to the Photoshop and use them to do some kind of composition. But guys, it's this. You have done. You made it. Now you can show to your friends. You can use everything that you have learned here to apply to other projects that you want to do. Try to do other Supercell things, try to do other objects that you see in the game and things that you like. But I say to you, everything that you have learned in this video, use it for some personal project. Try to do something for yourself. Try to do the same project that we have done together. But don't look at this video. Just try to remember everything from your mind. Write down the things that you think it's more important, and try to make from the beginning to the end by yourself. And then you can always come back here to check what have you done wrong, what you have done right. And guys, have fun. Thank you so much for all this period that you have spent watching this video and learning. I hope you are becoming a really, really awesome 3D artist after this.